feel really feel bad for our fans that showed up here tonight, and feel bad for these guys here. We just didn't happen here tonight. We credit Landry. I thought she did a really nice job just managing their first inning there with a couple of runs, and then kind of held us in check. You know, the big blow was Tallen's bases loaded ball that they caught. Great play. I thought that ball had a chance, you know, to go to the wall and score all 3 runs, and then they bounced right back out and score 5. And thought that was the ball game there. It just kind of went downhill there. So obviously not the way we wanted this to go. It's frustrating. Feel embarrassed for our fans, and they busted their butts to make it here on a Wednesday night. But great opportunity to play here, to be a part of this game, and I'm excited to see where we'll be Friday night or Friday day at noon, and see the way that this team bounces back.
Questions?
Tallen, how deflating was that play that Kenny just talked about?
It definitely sucked, and you know, more than anything, I want that ball to go through and have a lot of runs score there. But I had a smile on my face. I did everything I could do. All we can control is how hard we hit the ball. So I felt like I did my job right there, and just got a little unlucky. She made an outstanding play, but more than anything, I think we could have bounced back immediately after that and still scored those runs. So.
Kenny, what did you feel they did? You guys had some momentum there early. You had the first thing you mentioned,
yeah.
Rosie's homer in the third. What did you feel kind of changed after that point?
Well, I know they're going to score runs. Even as good as Ruby is, they just take really good at bats, what they're known for, and they grind it out. And so this is not a team you shut out. I mean, you got to be able to score. And you know, I felt good about the way we were going about things. You know, we were getting a couple hits that weren't hit hard, and I was like, finally, we're getting some breaks here. And then we hit Tallen's ball hard, and I was like, okay, here it goes. And man, it just happened again. And so that's where I just, you know, where I told our team afterwards, you know, we can't keep saying here it goes again. We gotta find a way to get tougher. And we got to find a way to dig in and go. And that's what this team is lacking right now. It's just lacking that last little toughness piece to get us through. And we'll get there. I know I'm positive Perry here, but like, it's how I feel. I love these kids, and I've seen it. I've seen it happen. And so it's just a matter of us getting some momentum, and we just can't seem to get it right now. But I feel good about these guys here. I do. I feel good about the way they'll bounce back.
Ruby, your first Bedlam game, how did it feel out there? Obviously, but overall as a game.
I think we're both just programs that are rich in tradition, so it feels really cool to just represent the state of Oklahoma and go out there and compete. And obviously it didn't turn out the way we wanted, but it was really cool to have all the fans here and just bring everybody together.
You've obviously been in this environment, not necessarily in a rivalry game like this, but was there any extra emotion or different feeling being out there at the beginning?
Yeah, I threw up before the game. I was pretty nervous, but once I got that out, I was feeling good. And then I think I'm going to put this one on me, and I do it every time we lose, and it sucks to have to do that, but I think I lost my foot on the gas mentality, and it hurts and it sucks, but I think, yeah, we'll be good. We'll be all right.
Is what Kenny just talked about, not getting into that here it goes again type of mentality, the most important thing right now?
Yeah, I think we just need to all, I hate the word like stay positive, because losing sucks and failure sucks, and it's not an easy thing to deal with, but I think if we keep our heads down and grind it out and keep working, it's always worked for me. So I believe that to be true in everything in life, and the more we can do that, I think success will come our way.
Kenny, how big is it to hear what Ruby just said about just the competitiveness, just wanting it so bad? How good is the coach just to hear those words?
Yeah, I mean, it's why you coach. I mean, it's why you get kids like this here. You know, I mean, I think Gavin was a little leery about bringing her in here. I'm like, no, she needs to come in here. This is big girl softball. This is life, and that's Ruby. I mean, anytime she doesn't throw a 0, she's the first one to walk in and say it's on me. And so it's time for us as an offense to maybe score 10 runs for her one time. I mean, that's something that I know Tallen will tell you too. Like, it's time for us to pick her up. And we're not doing that enough yet as an offense. And that's when we can start to do the things that I think we're capable of. It's going to take some pressure off her and Katie and the others. And there'll be different games. But until that happens, it just, when you gotta keep teams down every single time, it's tough. So we got to get our offense in check, but it feels good. I hate seeing these guys down, but I also know that in 10 years, these are the type of things that turn these kids into women and wives and moms, and it's tough. You want to play at this level, and you want to play in front of 10,000 fans, you got to take the good and the bad.
Have you had teams in the past where you have seen that light bulb come on, like where you had moments like this where you just recognized it and seen it, and you know that it's going to come?
I have, and I've been a part of those teams. I was a part of a '94 championship team at OU. A lot of you guys know about, and I mean, we weren't even ranked to start the year, and we just kind of were doing our thing, and we just we fell in love with each other, and it was like we didn't even know we were playing an opponent. We were just playing, and we could walk out there and go, we're gonna win. I mean, we didn't even have to talk about stuff. It just happens. And so this team is starting that process. It's probably taken a little longer than maybe I thought, to be honest, but it's okay. We have a chance to do whatever we want to do. It's still ahead of us, and we're tried, we're tested. We played a great schedule like we always do. So I feel good. I mean, I don't feel good currently, but I feel good about what I think we can do.
Kenny, you guys got off to a great start. And I've been reading some stuff on you guys. How close do you feel like you are to being the offense you want to be? Did you see some things tonight that will put you in that position, you think, moving forward?
Yeah, James, I think so. I'm seeing things like Tallen is starting to really go. And once we moved her to the top, she's been a difference maker for us. She's had some tough luck too. I mean, she's hit balls like this hard a few times that have been caught, and having gone her way, she's getting on base. I saw Rosie today do some nice things. Carly had the base hit where she got jammed, but kind of fisted the ball out to where we want her to be working. If you really look at the way Oklahoma's hits were, they were through the middle of the field. Or the other way. That's where the hits are, and then you can get greedy and pull balls. And so I'm seeing things that are starting to happen. Now we've got to get them to continue to happen. It's hard against elite teams in these situations, and it's even worse when you're down. But I do see things changing, but it doesn't look like it right now when you've lost 3 in a row and that type of stuff. So we've just got to keep our pedal down. Like she said, we've got to keep the foot on our gas. We've got to draw from our experiences and that kind of stuff, and just be able to go out there and do what the team needs.
Kenny, coming in this game, did you guys know that if you were to go away from Ruby, you'd go to Coots, or was that kind of an in-the-moment thing that you guys thought Katie would be the best?
Yeah, Carrie looked at me and goes, hey, I'm about done. Ruby wasn't quite as sharp as what we wanted her to be and what she has been. So I knew we were either going to Crandall or Coots. So I wasn't shocked there. And I thought Katie was a big outing for her. Anytime you can get her out there in front of close to 10,000 fans, she's been struggling throwing strikes. I talked to her the other night. I said, I'd rather you give up hits than you walking people. Make them earn it. And she gave up some hits here, but she was competitive through some good pitches. When you're facing an offense like this that has the tradition and they have enough kids back that know how to take these deep at bats, they wear you down. And we'll go back and learn. We're gonna learn. That's one thing that we've always done when we lose is learn, and I'm sure we'll do the same thing there.
easy to say now maybe, but are you content with when you guys went to the bullpen then, or do you wish you went any earlier at all, or you good with when you guys?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I feel good. I'm not second guessing that at all. Ruby's our ace, so we're gonna let her go, and then we're gonna get her do a point. If it's not good, we'll get her out. But you know, I thought we could score runs, to be honest. And so you know, you can't have a chance to shoot a score if you get run ruled. So that was just out. But hey, I thought we had 6 outs left. We could, you know, just scratch some runs across and make it tough. So
last couple questions for you.
Tallen, did it feel different playing this game here versus in Norman or in Stillwater?
Yeah, so I talked about that this morning. I was like, weirdly enough, I don't know if I'm just growing up and I've played in quite a bit of them, or if it's because it's here, but it kind of didn't feel like a Bedlam. I felt really relaxed this time around. Going to Love's last time was a little nerve-wracking, and you know, anytime you step on the field with an opponent like that, it's nerve-wracking, but for me personally, I felt really good today. So it was really cool to play here. I don't think I've ever played on this field this early in the season. It's always Big 12 or the World Series, and getting the privilege to come here and play, and especially for people that have never been here, it's nice to get that out of the way. And like, it was packed today. Not as packed as the World Series, but it was packed. And so seeing people that are young like Coots compete out there and just things like that, those opportunities are really important for when we get deeper in our season. So I think that was a cool game.
Tallen, you've been on this side of Bedlam before. How do you make sure that you guys flush this out before the weekend series?
We just got to come together. The last thing that we need to do right now is separate ourselves or feel sorry for ourselves. Like, we have to come together, and Friday's going to tell us everything we need to know. We need to make sure that we grab on to our pitchers and our pitchers grab on to us and just go do the dang thing. Keep getting better. Tomorrow we have a practice, and it's going to be 110%, and we have to treat it like we want to go kick Iowa State's butt. So, yeah, just looking to the next one. Next one is Friday, and we have a job to do. So.
Kenny, you mentioned this team maybe taking a little longer to click than you expected. Like, if and when that does happen, what does that look like? Like, what are you waiting to see from this?
yeah, I think we just talked about the Cowgirl way. It's relentless, it's excellence, and it's passionate. I thought we had a few of those things here tonight. We just got to get them to click, all of those to click at the same time, and we just haven't done that yet. We just haven't played our best yet. And it's frustrating because we think it's there and we know it's there. We've seen it there, but we just haven't done it enough. And so, like I told them, no excuses. We got to go take it. We got to go make sure the next girl that lines out like Tallen did can figure out a way to get the ball and play hard. And it didn't happen tonight. So credit them for what they did, and they shut that down.
Guys, thank you so much.